Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Kimberly Schulte. The question I have is, why are so many people successful while others are not? And what does it take to be successful? How can we get there? A beautiful law that we can follow and describes this really well is called the law of the farm. Stephen Covey does a beautiful job of explaining the law of the farm in a comparison between a student that doesn't do anything much during the school year, kind of rests on their laurels and crams at the last minute to pull the grade, versus a farmer and how that wouldn't work on the land, how a farmer must tend to the land to reap a good harvest. So success is so much like that. If we want to be successful, it takes planning, it takes time, and it takes practice and dedication. So first of all, let's look at the farmer. What does a farmer do for the law of the farm? First, a farmer will plow the land. So must prepare that ground. Well, what do? We need to prepare ourselves for success. Second, a farmer will weed. He needs to make sure that the weeds are all gone. So what do we need to do to be successful? We need to weed our gardens. We need to weed our lives of negative thoughts, negative energies, negative influences, and negative people. Third is fertilize. The farmer has to fertilize the ground. We must fertilize ourselves with positive thoughts of abundance and making sure that we are all ready for our seeds to be sown. Fourth is sowing those seeds. So the farmer will sow those seeds at the right time. Can't be too early, can't be too late, and they have to be good quality seeds. So we must do the same. How do we sow seeds in our lives? Well, we gain the skills that we need. We educate ourselves. Maybe we get a coach. And we hold goals. We set goals and hold ourselves accountable and set a really good plan. So now the next thing is the farmer has to tend and protect that land, tending the land with watering it and protecting it from bugs and outside animals. How do we tend and protect our land? Well, in our minds, we must be able to protect ourselves from becoming pessimistic. And when there's a bad time, we might fall into depression or we're starting to self-doubt. We need to stay persistent and consistent and tend to protect our land for success. And the next is the harvest. The farmer cannot harvest too early, cannot harvest too late and let the crop just sit there because the crop will die. So we must harvest ourselves with success by recognizing opportunities when they come and taking advantage of those opportunities and even creating some of our own at the right time. So one of the things that is important as far as making sure that with our farm, having it tended to, is that we can't expect a harvest overnight. A farmer does not do that. We need to do what it takes, take the time, be diligent, be persistent, be consistent in our lives, and really plan ahead and do the follow-through and the actions. We can't cram our lives and expect an overnight success. So if you haven't done this up until now, don't worry. Good news, you can start now. It's never too late. There's a wonderful proverb that says the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Plant your tree, do your actions, and reap your harvest, and live your best life. Namaste.